How's it going, guys? And welcome back to ManLikeMurray, the series where we go all the way from Division 10 to Division 1 with the help of the in-form Glenn Murray. And we start things off in this episode by taking a look at the upgrades we have made. And in the English side, we upgraded to Jordan Ibe in the left wing position, who plays for AFC Bournemouth. And I believe he'll be very good for us because not only is he quick, but he's also very strong. And in the Championship side, we upgraded our left winger position to our first Brighton player, Kazengalu Alua, who, like Jordan Ibe, is fast and strong, but also has 4-star skill moves which would be brilliant from cutting in from the wing. Now we go into the first game of the episode, and this one is against a hybrid team on 100 chemistry, and he has some very dangerous players in there, such as Kingsley Coman, Renato Sanchez, and Ousmane Dembele. And I knew Diego Alves would be a difficult goalkeeper to beat, as he's got very good reflexes and diving. Now I knew this would be a tough match, so I thought as long as I can score some goals, it doesn't really matter about the result. But fortunately for us, the first goal would go our way, as Glenn Murray finds his way through on goal and slots the ball past the goalkeeper with a low finish on his left foot, and he places it so well in the bottom corner that Diego Alves did not stand a chance of saving it. And yet again, Glenn Murray was too fast for the defenders, and he found himself in a brilliant goal-scoring position and put it away as he always does. And we would then double our lead as Lecco whips the ball in to the head of Glenn Murray with the diving header, giving us a 2-0 lead. And yet again, Glenn Murray has shown desire and passion to get to the ball before the defenders, as he found the back of the net with this diving header, which was just really good positioning from him to be there in the right place at the right time to give us a 2-0 lead in a difficult match. And as a matter of fact, that's how the game would end. Both our goals came in quick succession, and not much else happened in the rest of the match, which would end 2-0, giving us another 3 points in our race to Division 1. And in this match, our bronze right back Ledbitter had a brilliant match, and he will probably be the last bronze player I upgrade in this team. And in fact, that was our first 3 points in Division 9. We go into our next match, and we've been given a gift again. We've been matched up against almost a starter team, although he had some good players in there, like Vincent Janssen and Dele Alli, although his Dele Alli was only on loan. So I knew this would be a good game to score lots of goals and get lots of upgrades for my Championship side. And unsurprisingly, the first goal would fall to us, as Glenn Murray plays the ball through to Cherry, who slots it away very well with his left foot, which counts as an upgrade, because it's half an upgrade for a Murray assist, and half an upgrade for a goal with any other player. So Cherry gets us our first upgrade of this match, with what's been a brilliant finish, and Cherry has been so good for us in our Championship side. So if any of you guys are planning on making a silver Championship side, I highly recommend you pick this guy up. And he proves this point even more as the ball's played through to him and he hits it on the half volley with a brilliant finesse shot, just enough to curl it around my opponent's goalkeeper and give us a 2-0 lead. And it's yet another goal for Cherry, who has probably been the best silver player we've used in this series so far, apart from Glenn Murray, of course. And he just gets the perfect touch on it as it's played over to him, and he finesses it in. We then make it 3-0 as Glenn Murray gets his head on a cross, giving us another upgrade for this match, taking us to 2 upgrades overall for the Championship side so far, which in fact means one of our upgrades will be to a gold player, which is very exciting. But we weren't done there. Giles Coke plays the ball to Glenn Murray, who comes back into the middle. He's got 2 men to the side of him, but he cuts back past them with the fake shot and absolutely rifles the ball into the top corner of the net, making it 4-0 in the match and giving us our third upgrade for this game, meaning we'll have 2 gold players in our championship side for the next match we play with them. And this is probably the best goal we've scored in this series so far. Now, unfortunately, this guy would get a constellation goal, but it wouldn't count to much, as the game would end 4-1 and we'd pick up a very good result with 3 upgrades. And it's looking more and more likely that we'll get promotion out of Division 9 sooner rather than later. Now, the upgrades we chose to make to our championship side was yet another Brighton player, this time Beram Kayal in the centre mid position. We also upgraded to Mohamed Diame from Newcastle as one of our gold upgrades, and we upgraded the goalkeeper to Stojkovic, the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, as he's 6'5" and has some good stats. And in the English side, we upgraded to Tyrone Mings because he's 6'5" at left back, which is amazing. And we upgraded to Ainsworth in the right wing position because he's got lots of pace and will be good at crossing the ball into Murray. Now for our next match, we get matched up against a very sweaty BPL side, so I knew this would be a difficult match. Because he's got players such as Yannick Bolasie, Marcus Rashford and Gerard Deulofeu, who I know are all very quick and will finish a chance if they get one in front of goal. And surprisingly, we'd take the lead in this match as Skoos manages to pick up a rebound off Mandanda early on to make it 1-0 to us, which would count as half an upgrade. So if we get another goal with any other player in the team in this match, we will have an upgrade. And it was very lucky how the ball deflected off of Mandanda, giving Skoos an easy tap into the back of the net. But unfortunately for us, this guy would level things up as Gylfi Sigurdsson rises above our defender and manages to head the ball into the back of the net, making it 1-1 and putting this guy back into the match. Michael Mancien just couldn't jump high enough to beat Gylfi Sigurdsson in the air, and because of it, Sigurdsson managed to find the back of the net. But we weren't done there. Glenn Murray picked up the ball and finessed it into the back of the net, giving us 1 upgrade in this match and putting us back in the lead in a match that we probably didn't deserve the lead in, but Glenn Murray got another chance and he took it. So all things were good. And he manages to finesse the ball with enough power that Mandanda couldn't stretch out in time to save it. And things were looking good until he scored. Marcus Rashford smashes the ball in the back of the net, and there was nothing my goalkeeper could do about it. And he runs to the fans, stands on the billboard and celebrates. And it wasn't surprising, considering the way this match had gone. I'd taken the few chances I'd had. And late on, this guy wasn't done, as he finds his way through with Gylfi Sigurdsson and makes it 3-2 in the 85th minute to seal the game, giving him a 3-2 win and our first loss in ages in this series, which was really devastating for me because although we hadn't really deserved to get a result out this game, we'd done very well to score the goals that we had, and I felt as if we'd been robbed late on with Gylfi Sigurdsson's goal. And as I said, the game would end 3-2 and we'd pick up our first loss since episode 1, which is sad because it slows down our progression, because it was looking like we were going to go up very soon, but this really slows us down. Now we go into our last game of the episode, this one against a Serie A side with Carlos Bacca, Insigne and Mohamed Salah, and he had Hamsik at cam who had caused us problems in the last episode, so I was very worried going into this match off the back of a loss. But we would in fact take the lead as Lualua plays the ball over to Glenn Murray, who uses his tight touch and good dribbling to beat the defenders and finesse the ball with his left foot into the bottom corner of the net with too much power for Pepe Reina to save. And in fact, you'll see in the replay here, he slides in to try and block the shot, but in fact blocks off his goalkeeper, and that's why the ball found its way into the back of the net. We'd then double our lead as Aidan White, our left back, decided he wanted a bit of the action. He picks up the ball on the edge of the box and absolutely hammers it into the top corner of the net, putting us 2-0 up inside 28 minutes in this match, which was surprising because this guy had a very good team and I was expecting him to cause me more problems than he had been. And Aidan White put it so far in the top corner, the goalkeeper stood no chance. We then make it 3-0 in rather unfortunate fashion for my opponent, as Craig Noon goes to finesse the ball into the back of the net. It comes off the foot of Mehdi Benatia, beating Pepe Reina, and I thought this shot was on target, so it should count as a Craig Noon goal, but the game decided it would be a Benatia own goal, and the game would end 3-0, leaving us with one upgrade for our English side, Championship side in fact, going into the next episode. I'm confirming that we will be promoted this season, and the first game and next episode will be going for the title. Now, we take a look at Glenn Murray's progress, and we see that in the 12 matches we've used him in, he's scored 19 goals and got 3 assists, and in the next episode, we have 2 upgrades, one for the English side and one for the Championship side. Now, I'd love it if you guys could leave some suggestions in the comments down below of some players you'd like me to upgrade to, and that's where I'm going to end it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more of this series on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.